Welcome to another adventure. Involving, gladiators. Sure, why not? So now we have a chariot. A chariot against a legion. Huzzah! I have defeated your pathetic legion, and now I'm going to move my own legions against Japan. That may not be the problem, though. The problem may be my slow production inside of my cities. I know none of them have made much progress, and a Great Wall has been made in America, New York. I hear a certain president is wanting to build a Great Wall somewhere else. While the Great Wall is great in the beginning of a civilization, by building city walls automatically along every city, that will be outdone by the invention of gunpowder. Oh, here come the pirates again. Lovely. Pirates usually attack where you're weakest, unfortunately, or least explored. So I shall have to build up the phalanxes. And next turn I will officially build him. But it's a brave new world, as they say, in 20 AD. Not to be confused with 2020 AD, which we hope we see in the near future in One Piece. Oh, here come the chariots. So as long as I see them coming, I have a good advantage over them. Because, well, chariots are weak on defense. I probably should check all my cities to make sure they're growing properly, as in the citizens are growing food instead of producing units. But I also need production of units. I just need so much. I also need to destroy more chariots. So, where are all these Japanese legions coming from? Well, I could tell you the truth, but the truth might hurt. And I'll let the legion come to me, so I may crush him next turn. And I think I have a near complete network of roads, at least on the western half of my continent. Now I could also use this settler to terraform less desirable areas like swamp into grassland, or maybe into forest for production squares. But for right now, I'm going to have these settlers build more roads, because roads are important. Also, I need to check in on this. There they are. Time for more phalanxes. Hoping the family feud can hold out for a little while. Because now I got barbarian problems. Again. Phalanxes are good at defending cities, though. At least until gunpowder is invented. I don't need a trebuchet there. I need a chariot. I also need a psychiatrist, but that's besides the point. Well then, it looks like Japan also has a strange type of unit on top of horses. Could that be cavalry? I'll find out in just a minute here, as I continue exploring. I will actually will not tell me what that is. Well, let's see how my legion does against it. They did alright. They're veteran units now. Let's just hope they can stay alive until the cavalry, chariots can arrive. Hey, glorious Nippon City! That got destroyed by a phalanx. Whoever said you should have seen it coming a mile away was correct. I hate when people are correct and they shove it in your faces. But that's the fun part about being correct. Apparently. Maybe that's why so many... Oh no. They captured Yokohama. But of course, they realized they destroyed the city completely. They also stole math. Don't you hate when people steal math from you? Like your math answers. Apparently, I was too stupid to know that. And I just let people cheat off me anyway. Because I figured it'd be no disadvantage to me. Wait, I still can't build bridges. But I can build irrigation. And then I can build roads on top of that to make that a very fruitful square. And I see a chieftain over there. That I really should try to capture with that chariot. But the question is, does Japan know I'm to the south of them? Because I suddenly appeared by one of their cities and took it over. They may not know this. Also, fishing is awesome if you put your thing on top of a fish. And it becomes more awesome when you learn a certain technology. So I might have to go militaristic again. It's looking like it right now. So let's get the temple the gladiator has needed for months and find out what happens in the next turn. Yes, Rue, I am back. We're at war with Japan. As I have a boat sail out to explore the world. Go forth, my legions. Destroy Japan. Eventually. Well, maybe Final Fantasy, the city, is a better place for my operations of invading Japan. They might need a boat. Yeah, I should have them build a boat. Well, Gladiator builds me some more legions. That sounds like a great idea. Also, hopefully, Gladiator no longer needs an Elvis. And they can have their people do productive things. Yes, people are now doing productive things. That is a good thing. That chieftain is trying to run away from me. Yay! We ransomed a null for a wonderful 100 gold. Which is a lot in the beginning. That means I can continue sciencing for now. How is my sciencing anyway? Let's get some advice from my trade dude. Trade dude says discoveries in 12 turns. Yes, Rue, but they also insulted my honor. And if you insult my honor, well, you have an attitude. End of turn. Rome in real history was doing really great around now. I'm doing average at best. I could be doing a lot better. Oh yes, I forgot to check out my distribution. See how my taxes are doing. I'm doing great science. I could do some greater science, but I'll run on money problems again. I'll go greater science. And I had this trimme in the middle of nowhere. Ooh, it looks like I've discovered a very prominent city. I'll have to check into that later. I shall make this its home city and fortify it. Hopefully I will have minimal problems with barbarians. They tend to spawn once every 10 or 20 turns. In the least civilized area of your kingdom, which is annoying. That'd be kind of a waste for my boat to try to attack that city. It's probably well fortified. As expected, well fortified. But at least I don't have to pay that boat anymore. Prepare to fry. As opposed to prepare to die. Prepare to fry. Because truly, what is the great cuisine? Cuisines are to be shared. A lot of things should be shared between nations. But unfortunately, nations don't see it that way. Because after all, they're playing Civilization 2. Not Civilization 2, Civilization as well. And well, people like to be competitive. Which is good and bad. I just wish they'd be more friendly about it. Yeah, I gotta keep them productive somehow. So they can support their units. And this city desperately needs some law. A courthouse would help with that. To keep people from being discontent. And paying their taxes properly. People need to pay their taxes. And that's a fact. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, moving around my legions. For the future of destroying Japan. Which still may take several turns. So, how's that Chimera going? A little expensive right now. Well, we got several legions waiting. So I guess I'll go ahead and buy that boat. I'm going to need a bigger boat, though. And providing nothing horrible happens, besides me losing money. I has a boat. And now I shall load up the boat with my glorious legions. Glorious legions, go forth on the boat. Alright, glorious legion, you shall wait there until another boat is built. Or I could just use the boat as a bridge to place the units on the other continent. Hey, Herodotus! He made a book. We are not rich. We are very poor. Rome is very poor right now. Why am I so poor? Because I'm so warlike. Haha, get it? Poor, war. I have horrible ideas. That's probably why I'm not a leader of anything in real life. My responsibilities is one dog. That's all I got leadership over. And I'm not even sure of that anymore. Japan wishes to speak with me. They probably want to tell me that I am a horrible person. They keep trying to get sciences from me. That's not very nice. And I'm probably going to lose this legion. But as long as I keep my boat here, glorious things shall eventually happen. Also, I could plunder. I'm not familiar with plundering. Why would I want to plunder? Well, I'm about to learn bridge making, so I might as well leave my settlers as is there. Let's see, Draken. Draken. Hark, hark, Draken. Have I learned nothing from playing Draken? No. I learned to go on kamikaze, not quite speedish runs. That's about all I learned from Draken. Not sure if I'm proud of it. Speaking of something to be proud of, my legion defended itself successfully. Which is kind of amazing, to be honest. This legion, on the other hand, is probably going to lose. Nope, he did not. He is a veteran now. Maybe another turn? Maybe another turn. As the chariots move forth, preparing for battle. Rome has finally reached 800,000. It's been a while since we've had a population boom. But right now I'm concentrating on war. War against Japan. And discovering fog of war. I swore my bridge building should be complete by now. But it's not. Because science is slow sometimes. Especially when you have people who are anti-science. Ironically, Scientologists don't believe in science very much. They do believe in aliens, though. Not to be confused with illegal immigrants. Big difference. Well, we finally reached 1 million people. Maybe. Depends. Depends on a lot of things. Do you like gladiator movies? Sure you do. But what about gladiator movies involving someone talking over them? Depends on the voice, I guess. And depends on how much sword fighting there is afterwards. Because I'm not a man of all talking, I am a man of action. And the problem is, if I move that unit there, that chariot's gonna defeat it. So if I move my boat a little bit... I can have my chariot make safe landfall. It's all about that strategy. Bridges have finally been discovered. How many sciences am I behind? A lot. Eventually I can learn railroads, which are improved roads, and really cut down on travel. But for right now, I'm going to see if I can learn some trade. So I can make some money. I know that's requesting a lot, isn't it? Now, where was I? Ah, yes. Finally building that bridge. I have it move down there first. That was probably a bad move on my part. No, I'm alright. Force take more than one unit to move by. Unless they're padded with roads. Speaking of padding, there's a plague in Final Fantasy. I need to start aqueducts. Because people don't know where to poop properly. Sadly, this is true. Usually you can hold off on aqueducts until your population reaches 8. But apparently, people don't know properly around here. So, meanwhile, I have chariots. They're not necessarily chariots of fire, but they're pretty awesome nonetheless. If it was a chariot on fire, I might be in trouble. Also, that chariot is probably dead next turn. Surprisingly not. So maybe I'll get lucky and destroy Japan. The answer was no. I might need catapults. So I can fling cats at them. Get it? Catapult. Boo! I know. Well, the good thing is at least my population looks pretty steady. And Japan's not making any attempt to invade my lands, so I might be pretty safe for the moment. And the next time in Civilization, hopefully I'll get some brains and actually make units, military units, that can invade towns successfully. That seems unlikely at this moment.